Okay, today is April 4th, 2026, and the time is 7:03 a.m. and let's get started with today's video. So this morning I took a bit of a walk. It was quite chill. Had a few afterthoughts about the overall walk, and it was, oh shoot, I gotta edit that out. Yeah. Anyways, sorry about that. I accidentally typed my PIN on camera. I might have to edit that out. And well, here we are. So anyways, so I've had a bit of an afterthought after this brief walk for about a mile, and on kind of a gentle incline, and it's it was nice. This morning was slightly breezy. It was nice today, and I like to I had my morning cigarette. What I do? I had my morning cigarette and caffeine. This is caffeine. If you know, you know, I guess. Because obviously, many of the flavors of our energy drinks are super different in color. And I could look like I'm drinking an entirely different beverage. But this is what I'm using to get started for the day. No food quite yet. Didn't have breakfast yet. It's cool though. It's So, other than that, I guess I'm just chilling for now. Luckily for me, I didn't work myself too hard. Although I kind of wish I could run, but my lungs simply won't allow me at the moment. But it's just whatever though. It's chill. It's for sure it's chill. Yeah. Anyways, we got our little adventures rune crafting. We're going up to 30k XP gained for an entire session, and I'm just jotting down my thoughts for about 30 minutes and getting started with the day. I think it's also important to address how anxious I was initially when I'm attempting to start recording YouTube videos like this. I do agree that there's some kind of sentiment with how people tend to put on a different face for YouTube, and I see some truth to that for sure. Obviously, I haven't gotten used to talking with another person, another input source. I said that in the past. I think I might recycle that and I don't know, add that word to my vocabulary. And so yeah, so in the upcoming future, I may or may not have an input source for you. Just to jot down our conversation that initially seemed so unnatural, but it was just turns out it was just us adjusting ourselves to how we like to conversate in front of a recording session. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for what things are to come in the future, but I don't have much planned because I guess I'll have to work out the little bits and bobs, I guess. So yeah, I'll have to figure that out as well. Kind of like delve into the logistical side of things and try to figure out how this stuff will transpire. So, yeah, totally locking in at the moment, but I do think I have a video planned, a different video planned, although it may be heavily edited, somewhat like this one, like not too like heavily edited, but heavily edited just so as to save enough face, I guess. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to keep it somewhat friendly. I did discuss about me smoking a cigarette. So I don't know exactly who my audience would be, but it's either way, like it's jotting down what I have been, I guess, pondering in my thoughts, I guess. But goodness, yeah. So, again, like I think it's safe to say that I am continuing my interest in doing this type of video journaling format, and I'd be happy to say that I'd be more than willing to do this for another at least 2 months. After all, it has been about 5 months since I've started recording these videos, and yeah, we still have a long way to go because we are still working towards a goal, which is a virtual level in runecraft, and yeah, I think however this may or may not play out will determine how I enjoy RuneScape going forward, because this game is my life. you know but yeah, this has become my life, to be honest, and I don't think I mind. I think it'd be safe to say that I don't know. I think it'd be safe to say that. Oh goodness. I don't know. But it felt like a passing thought, and it's okay because this happens every once in a while. From time to time, I experience these delusions that kind of resemble I guess some sort of memory fatigue, and or memory loss from fatigue, and I don't know, but and I think that's just what happened just now when I was trying to like mention something, but like I totally slipped my mind. I don't know where that would fit in everyday conversation, but it happened, so yeah, it happened. Anyways, yeah. Sorry, that was a bit loud. A bit sniffle. We got a little bit of sniffles today. I mean, I guess like congested sinuses. Goodness. Yeah, but yeah, honestly, like talking about delusions, like kind of like resembles some sort of like stigma in like everyday conversation. So it doesn't really like, I don't see like a way to like fit it into everyday conversation. And I've developed this strange like kind of relationship to the internet where I feel like real talk is a little more suited. Yeah, so yeah, I think this has become a healthy outlet for me to like express myself. And I love to value like I love to value my time here because like it's literally just like kind of like how I'd like to say like I would like to express myself, because like there are parts of my life that I just can't simply explain, and it's not that it's just me just I don't know, just try to be interesting. Like again, like I'll renew this interest like every 2 months, and like it's just like because like I can't do this forever. I already know I can't do this forever. I will say now that I know I won't be able to do this forever, just because like I have a good feeling I won't be able to do this forever. I said that like 3 different ways and like 4 with 4 of the same words. But I hope you understand that given the context of my current situation, I'm able to do this. So and like there was a time when I couldn't do this. Like I genuinely think like I couldn't have done this at a certain period in my life, and a point in my life. I'm like farther along this way, farther along into the timeline that I seem to have like grown out of some sort of like phase and change in attitude that kind of like allowed me to be able to like put trust in people, and like because I almost remember the internet as like a different place entirely. Whether or not it was like a time to like kind of like express our frustrations with like how our days went, express our anger in like some sort of different way, like not everything is like I don't know. That's where I kind of like lose myself in the conversation, because like I would probably like to have it addressed with some other person, because like my attitude with posting stuff online has changed a lot. I used to do it like only for the numbers, and like goodness, I used to like track how many likes I would get, and like goodness, like who viewed my story, and like and just because like I and just because I didn't think it was commonplace for me to like, I think it was I thought it was commonplace for you to like look at the numbers and like how many followers you have and how many likes you get and how many comments you get and how many likes on the comments you get and all the emojis you send, like what they mean and stuff. I used to have like a totally different opinion about like how these things had worked, and grew up as like I grew up kind of like different from most people apparently, because like apparently not many people thought like using Instagram and stuff, and Snapchat, and yeah, like keeping the streak for Snapchat, like tracking, numbers, who follow me on Instagram. I went a pretty long way to like find people who unfollow me on Instagram, and goodness, like, was it unhealthy? Yes, I think it was definitely unhealthy. So that was kind of my relationship with like social media for most of its early phases. I'm 29 now. I think I feel safe enough to say that or disclose that, and yeah, you know. But anyways, yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, like I definitely had a different relationship with like Instagram than I initially thought. And goodness, I didn't think it would become so rampant, in like, I don't know. I don't know what's to come, to be honest, but like, like I think that needed to be addressed, because like social media is definitely like some sort of like different place now than it was before, along with YouTube, along with many other things. And this is very current right now, because like I believe this is all unfolding as we speak. And I don't have many like analyses to like jot my thoughts down with, because like I honestly like think like, the bigger guys like running the big corporations and whatnot, they're talking like all about this web development stuff. And I'm always skeptical of that kind of stuff, but it's beginning to become a little more real for me. It's becoming a little more real. Like, Web 3, Web 4, those indicate like different versions or phases the internet had been going through. Because like, as we know, like, the internet was designed to like simplify like transactions for information in a way. So like, I think that's safe to say, because I think that's common knowledge. But people use the internet for different things, and that's totally okay. Like sometimes I just feel like I'm in the mood for like conversating. Or, like sometimes I feel like I'm in the mood for watching reels or something, and like sometimes, yeah, but it was a lot of consumption for me, and there was a lot of overconsumption. And that's where like I kind of learned the concept like screen time, embarrassingly, but like, yeah, it's like, I kind of had like a bit of an over reliant, maybe a codependent relationship with like the internet. But I think it's cool either way though. But like, because it's different, it's like new. But and now that I'm like finally, I guess like, uploading my thoughts to the internet, like saying painting a picture for who I am on the internet, it's like really quite it's a nice change in attitude that I have received, and it's nice. Hold on, I'll be right back. Apologies for that. I had a word with my someone who had just woken up in the house. Anyways, where was I? I think I did some runs to the nature altar off camera while I paused the recording. But yeah, I don't know. I discovered how to use the play, pause, resume recording function on the what's it called, on OBS, the recording software I use. I mean, I guess most people would use OBS nowadays, but yeah, there's like a certain setting you have to configure in order to like be able to like pause your recording. And yeah, it's like, I don't know, like settings. I don't know what it has to do with, but like I think it has something to do with like the file format. But I won't go any further than that. That's pretty much all I know. Because like as soon as I turn on the setting, I noticed there are two instances of which like I would start recording, and like there are two video formats that are essentially being created when I like stop recording. Yeah, that's pretty much all I know. And, goodness. Yeah, so I don't know where I left off, but I think we're just chilling for sure, but it's hard to say now, but like I don't know what to say, because like I totally lost my train of thought after, because I resumed the recording. Like I think you'll know by the end of this video if you skip, but and by that I mostly mean myself. Like I'll know how much time I've spent recording, but yeah, yeah. I got some plans for like how I'll do this video recording format, and do my best to like kind of like you know, like engage with my audience a little more, and yeah, I think that'll be fun. So going forward, I just thought of a brilliant idea, actually. I never thought of it. I don't think I thought of it, but like maybe this information was passed along sometime. Maybe it was done. I don't know, dude. Like I just thought of it. I thought of something, and yeah, like it's a good idea. I agree. I think going forward, I think I'm gonna like stream my these live sessions, and try to like do that, and like yeah, I think I'll do that. Like I'll set a schedule for every day, and like just like start at like 7 o'clock HST, and yeah, talk about the goings-ons of like myself, and like make a video out of that, and maybe even engage in the conversation with Twitch chat if it ever gets active enough. But yeah, I think that'll be cool either way. So yeah, I think I'll definitely do my best to like try that out and stuff. So yeah, that's cool. So like I think I will do that recording actually later tonight. This video is set to be uploaded by 8 o'clock, and I guess I'll see you live sometime at around 7 when the neighborhood is a little more awake and I'm able to like be a little more loud. But you know, it's just I don't know, but like, you know, like it's got to be like yeah, it's gonna, I don't know, like it's gonna be like gonna be a live session, and I don't know if I'll like exactly like publish these videos. Maybe I'll make it Twitch exclusive. Who knows? But you know, who knows? But it's okay because I can download the VODs from Twitch either way, and like we got the video recording option on OBS, which I think I would lean towards a little more, and yeah, we got options. But I think I'll go with recording and streaming simultaneously. I think, I'm fortunate enough to have built a computer to be allowed that privilege. So it's cool. I don't know, but anyways, what I have to say is like that's actually a really good idea, and that's actually a really good idea. Maybe I should start streaming now. It's whatever. I'll do it on my next recording session, and I'm eagerly looking forward to them. All right. I gotta reach my target. So I think I'm done for today. Actually, I'm gonna cut the video a little short. I guess I'll make one more trip to make it closer to 25k. I know I'll wind up with like 2.48k. I mean 24.8k, but something like that. But yeah. Yeah, it will be nice to end the video and like reach my goal off camera, and consider what to do next as part of a schedule. So I think I'll do that. I think I'll definitely do that. And yeah, today is, goodness, it's Saturday already, April 4th. Today's Saturday. Today is Saturday, yeah, so I think I'll show up for my usual Saturday routine. And yeah, because I'm out here searching for jobs again. Anyways, today is, Saturday, April 4th, 2026. The time is now 7:32 a.m. And I hope you all have a nice rest of your day.